Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and today we're going to be making a cheese ball. First we're going to start off with 2 blocks of cream cheese. And you'll want them softened, so either leave them out on the counter for a few hours or you can pop in the microwave for like a max of 15 seconds. Just enough to soften them up but not too much, kind of like butter. Now, Cheeseball is something I grew up eating around the holiday season. My mom would always make one. I think she got it out of a Company's Coming cookbook, but I wasn't able to find that, but I did find the recipe for this cheeseball at melskitchencafe.com. I'll have that link down below. Okay, so now we're going to want to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I like old or aged cheddar. It just has more of a flavor. And I like shredding my own. I just find that it melds into the cheese ball a little bit better. The ones that you get in the bags that are pre-shredded, they're usually coated, so it doesn't really mix in as well. And I also find that it makes the cheese ball a little bit crumbly when you're eating it. And this, by the way, this cheese ball, you want to put it on some crackers. So you put it on a platter in the center, spread some crackers around it, have a couple of the fancy cheese knives, or you can just have just butter knives, and yeah, you just kind of carve away at it. So you want to mix it thoroughly. I kind of do like a scoop cut kind of press technique. So now you want to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. And half a teaspoon of oregano. One teaspoon of parsley. And you'll want 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Now you'll want to add half a tablespoon of hot sauce. And half a tablespoon of Worcestershire, if I said that right. It's a tricky one. I'm thinking next time that I might actually double the hot sauce and this to a full tablespoon. It was very tasty, but I just wanted a little bit more of a kick to it. So I'm going to try that next time. But this one was very tasty too. So you want to give it a nice good mix. You don't want any pockets in that cheese ball to just be one ingredient or like clump of spices. And I always do a quick cleanup as I go. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly coat my hands in a little bit of Pam oil. You can use any kind of oil that doesn't have any different kind of taste to it. You don't want to change the taste of it. And you're going to get your hands dirty You're gonna make it into the cheese ball. And your hands are still gonna get dirty, but it's not gonna stick as bad if you pre-coat them. You could probably use coconut oil too. I recently found out that you can get coconut oil that is refined so it doesn't taste or smell like coconut oil, which is fantastic, except in the cookies that I made. I wanted that coconut. Scoop any little bits and pieces. Doesn't have to be perfect. Always have leftovers in the bowl. I usually take like a piece of bread or any other crackers and just kind of scoop it up so it doesn't go to waste. I'll roll it into that shape. And I'm making this all with just simple tools because this is for, if anybody's watching this, they're dipping their toes into making more items in the kitchen. Typically the stuff that I'm using today is basics. I got most of my stuff just down at the dollar store. They have the whole Betty Crocker line, which really comes in handy and I haven't had any issues with. Roll the ball in some nuts. I'm using almond. You can use sliced almonds if you want. That's what my mom used to do. You can use walnuts. Whatever works. I shouldn't have used this container to hold it. I should have just put it on an oversized plate and then rolled it, but it is what it is. I made do with the situation. And it's really not anything horrible. It's not so much about how it looks. Well, it kind of is. But it at least has to be tasty. And this you can either serve right away if you wanted to. It's nice and soft at this moment. If not, then you can just wrap it in cling wrap or saran wrap and pop it in the fridge. And I would just advise to take it out of the fridge and leave it on the counter for anywhere from a half hour to an hour before serving it, just so that it has a chance to soften up and it's easier to spread on a cracker. I mean, you're more than capable of eating it right out of the fridge. It's just going to be that harder cream cheese block kind of consistency. So you just have to dig a little bit harder at it. And when it's in ball form, that usually causes it to roll a little bit. So do it at your own risk. But yeah, here's the cheese ball, all done on my fancy china. Super easy to make. So that's it. It's very simple to assemble and it's very tasty. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.